76,000 people right to start with, becomes a very important piece of this whole texture.
Right. What do you think about this idea? What about inventing a new language that isn't spoken on Earth right now?
That's what Richard Garriott does with all of his Ultimas. He creates the Runic language, which is a language unto itself.
Right.
It's not spoken; it is written, but it is unique, and it is derivative from many other, languages anthropologically unique unto itself.
I'm sure you've seen Avatar and a whole bunch of Star Trek.
Yeah.
Klingons, and they have all their own. We could have our own language box, and so you'd hear what the alien language is, and then 5 seconds later, the English version will come out. Whatever your language is. So we'd have to invent an alien language. So we don't really need to think about accents at that point. It's so alien sounding that it's there's no accent there. It's just alien in the first place.
Right.
So the accent for the English, it's just too deep of a question, Fred. Look how long it took
for 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, but I mean, assuming that people, listening to us right now, and as this game unfolds over the next couple of years, are from all over the world, which I believe they are.
Yeah, they are. Absolutely.
The fan base for Chris Roberts' prior games is worldwide.
Huge.
So I think these are questions of importance to everybody that's listening. Sort of like, where do I fit into this? What's relevant in this game to me besides the combat and the space? I mean, that's universally cool. But, putting in these cultural nuances, I think that really speak to all of the different audiences, or many anyway, I think it's cool because people go, oh, wow, they thought about more than just themselves and, a small box, kind of reaching out there. And again, Chris, in his work, always goes for the details,
Right, well, I think people who've watched Blade Runner will see that there's a mishmash language going on in that film. They talk about it. And I think what may happen in our future is that English may start to prevail, but there will be certain words that are unique words to different languages around the world right now that survive into the English language.
Well, those of us who are of European origin, grew up speaking multiple languages in our household. My parents, as I was growing up, we spoke a mishmash of kind of Polish, German, some French, some English. I mean, it was, and sometimes to this day, I can say certain words. I have no idea what their their origin is. I don't know. Verklempt, that's actually a little Jewish, I think.
Right.
But I mean, there are those words in multicultural areas where you have many people of different cultures and origins in a small geographic area, and you end up having to speak 2 or 3 or 4 different languages and dialects, and so that's not alien when we think outside of kind of the American box.
Exactly right.
There is a rest of the world.
And, box.
Yeah. So and most of the rest of the world, people do speak multiple languages.
Right. Now, in the fiction of Chris's game, everyone has united together into kind of a world nation, I think, and left the stars kind of in a united kind of a way. So there's only really going to be one language. But your question is very important, and it's very relevant because there's going to be an accent and there's going to be words promoted up to that language that came from all over the world. So I'm not sure what we're going to do in terms of picking certain words, not just casserole and shampoo, but
But that's cool, fun, exciting stuff.
Yeah, it's always fun to think of that kind of stuff
because it's a new era. I mean, the world has moved ahead technologically and interconnecting all of us together. Which I think gives you tremendous new opportunities from a creative standpoint to really weave the fiction in a whole new way than we used to do.
The game is science fiction, but this kind of work is more like social anthropomorphical fiction.
It is.
It's what a language is going to be like. That's not really science fiction. It's just social fiction, in some kind of a way. So. Very interesting.
But you, as the audio director, you're going to be responsible for
I will work with the designers of the game because there's going to be a lot of interfacing with text and subtitles and all the other programming complexities of having different languages in the game. And I might want to push to a level that they don't want to bother doing, or they might give me a piece of code engine that can do something, and I never thought that would be doable. So I have to kind of expand my design into that.
Right.
So we haven't really found out what our boundaries are yet, but it definitely is exciting to consider that we might have custom languages, custom accents, and certainly divide the universe up into areas that have different accents or languages. And certainly the aliens, I definitely want to have a unique language. And in fact, I can say now that we have recorded some alien language already.
Oh,
it happened for
another
incredible reveal
preview. See, I've extracted from this man yet another secret.
The
alien languages now exist.
The Vandal fighters were supposed to have language clips, taunts, and so forth. And we didn't get them ready in time for the demo. But since you hear Chris's voice through the whole demo anyway, no one would have cared. And as we now know, everything's a success, so we don't really feel too bad that we haven't implemented.
Only you knew what didn't make it in there.
Right. We had a whole laundry list of assets and things that didn't make it into the demo. And those are just things that are going to continue and go into the game. And so I have heard the Vandal language spoken, and I told the actor, "You're defining a new alien language that will be big." He's like, "Cool, let's do it."
Right, and it seems like nothing at the time,
right?
But with a little luck and a lot of hard work and some success, a couple of years from now,
and thousands,
it'll be something that 20 years from now people will be going.
They'll be speaking it.
This was just a silly idea at the time, but. Turned into something that was
the dictionary, the official Vandal, whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Thousands of fans, led by Ben, will make that dictionary and make those words.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, Fred.
Pleasure, Martin.
Thanks very much, Fred.
Good to chat with you, mate.
Good to chat with you. Good to answer some questions.
Indeed.
Should we give it one end?
Bye, guys.
So
we're gonna scoot off the edge of the camera.
Yeah. Who's up? Billy. Is Billy here?
Where's Billy Kane now?
He was here.
Billy Bob.
I just expressed extreme dismay at how late it was and stormed out.